If I ask you, what's your vision? Vision, it's an image of the future. Vision is an image of the future. Now, you give me a clear image of the future of your business or even of yourself. Now, the question is this, and don't get confused. Who is defining that future? Your present self. So let's be using two words now for clarity. Your current self and your desired self. All right, you're welcome to this wonderful broadcast. My name is John-Mabun. The essence of this broadcast actually is to help you architect your self-mastery. Now, what does that mean? Most of us understand the meaning of self-mastery. In fact, if you ask a lot of people, probably if I ask you that what is self-mastery, you say self-awareness, understanding who you are, understanding where you are, why you do what you do. That's beautiful. But if you understand the topic, now I said I want to help us architect it. I want to help you design it from the beginning to the end. In other words, from your belief, your thinking, your answers to actually doing, implementing, executing, to the point that you realize that yes, you're actually moving in your proper timelines, in your proper time zones until the result you foresee is actually done. So what actually hinders us from achieving this is what we'll be identifying in this architectural journey. Let me put it that way. So I want to see yourself as a building, a structure that needs to be constructed. Now, why is this possible? I mean, why is this important? It's because you probably have a business that you are running, or you're a family person, or you're a career builder. You must be doing something, definitely. And you have been seeing gaps, definitely, in what you do. And you are wondering what's wrong. You have looked at the structure of either your business or your career or your family, and you have been trying to put everything in place. You are trying to follow the process, but still you find challenges. So what I'm bringing to you is this: you cannot build your business without building yourself first. That's it. You can't build your business without building yourself first. So you must build yourself before you can build the business. So as your business or enterprise or whatever it is that you are doing have stages, so also you also have stages in your personal growth that you have to scale to be able to. So let me put it in a simple mathematical term. If you have a vision that your business is on level 5, that's your vision. But presently, you as the person that wants to build the business, you are on level 1. Let me ask you that simple question. Can you build it? The answer is no. So how do you do that practically? It means you have to architect yourself first. You have to be master of yourself first. So you raise yourself from level 1 to level 2 to level 3, level 4, level 5. You hold the business. You get that? You build yourself beyond the business and you start building the business, you run smoother. So that's what we want to achieve. So leadership is about dealing with yourself internally first. Self-mastery is about dealing with yourself internally first. It's not just about putting all of those things in place. Like, for example, your appearance, your office, your this, all those are good, but it has to start internally. So you cannot achieve anything worthwhile if you have not achieved that inside. That's what I've been trying to explain. And again, you want to eradicate failure or minimize all of the challenges you are seeing. You have to start internally. Once you do that, you get a whole lot of results. And that is what I am trying, or I'm going to attempt to do with you in this series. So we will start by looking at your vision vis-a-vis your identity. Looking at your vision vis-a-vis your identity. Let me make this clear to you. It is your identity that can achieve the vision that you see. Don't get confused. This is what I'm saying. If I ask you, what's your vision? Vision, it's an image of the future. Vision is an image of the future. Now, you give me a clear image of the future of your business or even of yourself. Now, the question is this, and don't get confused. Who is defining that future? Your present self. So let's be using two words now for clarity. Your current self and your desired self, or your current identity and your desired identity. So when you give me a vision of the future, you are unconsciously giving me your desired identity. But the person giving me the desired identity in the definition of the future vision is your current person, your current identity. So if your current self wants to run the vision of your desired self, then you can see that there is a gap. So I hope you got it better now. That's what we want to deal with, that gap, so that you don't say, I have a beautiful vision, I don't know why it's not coming to pass. It is because the one who has the vision is not mature enough, let's put it that way, to achieve this desired future. So I'm going to give us in this very particular episode a short description, and in the next episode we'll now break it down, because that one might even take us 2 episodes. I would like to drill deep down so that at the end of this vision and identity series, you will have a crystal clear picture of what the gaps are and what you will do. Not just what the gaps are alone, and what you will do. And that's so exciting. And that's what I'm trying to achieve. So what you want to do now is define your current identity. And your current identity will be defined by what you do repeatedly now. Habits. What you do repeatedly now. Habits. Number 2, the values that drives you now. The value or values that drives you now. In other words, these are the things that are powering your habits. And number 3, I love this one, my surprise, but it's true, the content of your calendar now. If you look at these 3, you are defining your current identity, your current self. So let me give them to you again. 1, the habits that you run now or that runs you now. Number 2, the values that power them. And number 3, the content of your calendar. You see, you cannot deny the content of your calendar. If you look at what you have listed in your to-do that you want to do, they are simply pointing to your current identity, your current self. That's amazing. Now, do that and put it aside, and now come and write desired identity. That's challenging. Now, the reason why it's challenging is this. Most of us have this wonderful vision or picture of the future, and I'm not against that. But you will realize that some of them are probably from your movie stars or your entertainment stars. That's good. It's okay. You can look at somebody and aspire to be. Now, you will discover this yourself when you now pick your biro right now, if you have a writing material, and write, what are the habits that my desired self, now desired self is future self, what are the habits that my desired self or desired identity, what are the habits he or she has? Now you see that the work starts from there. And that's interesting. I love that. What are the habits? Then you come again. What are the values that should power such habits? What are the values that should power such habits? Now you agree with me that you are beginning to architect yourself. You are beginning to understand whether you have self-mastery or you don't. Because self-mastery goes beyond those beautiful definitions that we've been given. And what I always do, as an architect is to take people beyond motivational talks, motivational quotes, to help you truly drill in practical terms. And that's why I will give you assignments to do. I will give you some exercises to do. You carry them out, you'll be happy with yourself. So, in writing the values that can power such habits, something is becoming very obvious. A gap between your current self and your desired self. Now, you will now write what will be the content of the calendar of the desired self. That's amazing. You see, if you sit down and you begin to look at all of this, you will see the reason why transition have been a bit challenging for you. Transition have been a bit of an uphill task. Like someone said, everybody's mountain is his ignorance. Now, I'm going to be helping you in this self-mastery architecture to surmount every mountain with a true knowledge of who you are through this self-mastery architecture. So, as a roundup, before you scale your business, before you begin to think of becoming influential, before you begin to think of growing your revenue, now let us think of personal self-architecture. So if this is interesting to you, I'm inviting you on a journey. By the next series, we will be drilling this down deep. But go home right now with this question. Question 1, who am I becoming? It's of essence. It will help you begin the design of your desired self. Who am I becoming? Don't rush at that. Sleep on it. Meditate. Think deep. Second question, what exactly am I building? Because you see, in being able to answer that question, you are entering the realm of purpose. What exactly am I building? You have answered the question of who am I becoming. What exactly am I building? It's taking you to the realm of purpose. And the third question, very crucial. Why does it matter? Now it's like, if I don't do this, what happens? If I do this, what happens? Now, if you don't do it, the things that would happen does not disturb you, then don't do it. Now, if you do it and the things that happens will change your life for good, it takes you to that desired self, then it must be done. Any other challenge you face will now become something that you know you must overcome because they define your growth. Imagine a 1-year-old or 1.5 that is trying to walk and falls and refuses to walk again. It may never walk. But you find children rising and falling and smiling. That's what you have to do. And that's what we are going to help ourselves achieve in this self-mastery architecture. So write in one-liner, who am I becoming this season? Thank you. I'll see you next episode.